Hey folks, jthomas here, fitness management and consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome as well. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today, it's warning signs that your gym business is on the verge of failure. Warning signs that your gym business is on the verge of failure. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here on the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then for you folks who are looking to open a new gym, you need funding. You're looking to acquire a gym, you need funding. You own an existing operation, you're looking for working capital. We can help provide funding from between $50,000 and $400,000 in funding that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. And the basic qualification for that program, it's a 680 credit score or better in all three credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and then a minimum income of $50,000 per year, each of the two previous years. Check out our links below under financing and funding for more information on that program, as well as other options that we have available for you. And so with that said, let's get into our topic here today, and it's warning signs. Your gym business is on the verge of failure. Warning signs that your gym business is on the verge of failure. Now, before we get into this, just a quick heads up. If you're having some challenges right now, you think you fall into this category, check out the links below. Feel free to message me. Happy to chat with you about some strategies that could potentially save your business. Because, when you save your business, there's a lot of things that are impacted there. Landlords, a lot of jobs that are impacted, a lot of members that depend on your facility for a lot more than just fitness, image, reputation, credit. There's a lot that goes into it. So it's a worthwhile endeavor to save the business, and we can help you do it in most cases. So if you're in that kind of situation, the stress is getting to be too much, check out the links below. So warning signs that your gym business is on the verge of failure. And I take this just from gyms that we see that close, okay, and those that kind of get to us too late, okay, or maybe don't get to us at all. And so number one on my list is we don't have a clear vision, or we no longer have a clear vision. Sometimes that stress can kind of take over a little bit, and we kind of lose sight of why we're doing this, okay? What is your vision? And it can't just be a money thing, right? What is the vision, okay? What are we trying to do? Because, money is a trailing indicator. It'll follow, other things that we do. And so make sure you have a clear vision of what you're attempting to do. Number two on warning signs, you're not paying attention to the competition. And here's what I mean by paying attention to the competition. What you want to know is, what are you bringing, or what can you bring to the market that nobody else is bringing, okay? What do you do that nobody else does a good job of? Because what you're looking for here is differentiation. Because what you don't want to have happen in clubs that are in that verge of failure mode, the consumer typically will see them like they see everybody else, and unless you're the cheapest guy in town, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, so pay attention to the competition. Know what it is that you do better. Okay, and find out what you can bring to the market that nobody else is bringing, and now you got to get the word out. You got to promote it. You got to scream it from rooftops, so to speak. But make sure you pay attention to your competition. Don't think that they don't matter. Okay, because they do. Number three on my list on warning signs that your gym business is on the verge of failure, growth has stalled. You've stalled out. Okay? And, a lot of this, you can look at several things. I know when we help new startups, with business planning, we'll always look, okay, what are the risks here? Okay? And then how do we mitigate those risks? Okay? And staff training, staff development. Okay? Your growth is stalled. Why? What's your staff training, staff development look like? What's our commitment to the people that really become our brand? Okay, we talked about differentiation. Okay, are we selling a program that's we spend a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of effort to get them in, and then we lose them quickly? What's our retention process look like? What's our member experience look like? Do we have a good conversion process in place? So a lot of things in there. If your growth is stalled, we want to make sure we get that addressed. Number 4, and this one, it doesn't get talked about enough, and you kind of see it. I mean, it's kind of in the headlines right now, depending on when you're watching this video, but not getting along with our employees. I mean, the core job description that I give for ownership or anyone in management is we want to create an atmosphere that allows a motivated person to act. We want to create an atmosphere that allows a motivated person to act. And we want to create a culture that people want to go to work for us. And a little more differentiation. Now it's on the employee hiring side, the recruiting side, the training, the development. Why should someone want to come to work for you, but not getting along with your staff? Do you see more of that? Is more of that happening? Okay. Number 5 on my list, this one, probably everyone would recognize this one, but you're not paying your bills on time. And one of the things that happens, we start to float it. We're floating it because we have enough cash flow maybe, or we're floating it with credit. We're kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul, so to speak, but we're not paying your bills on time. And one of the things that I would say on this, and we look at this, going into a turnaround, right, is we're only going to pay what's going to keep us in business. Everything else is just going to have to wait. And we'll communicate with them what our plan is, what our hope is, what our strategy is, but you can only pay what's going to keep you in business. Don't be paying things that that can wait if it's going to put your business at risk. But not paying your bills on time, telltale sign. And then last on my list, again, this one here is no great surprise, but declining sales. Declining sales. Okay, the graph's going down. There's generally 3 things you look at, to kind of grow a business. A, you want more sales, so we need to look at that, okay? But let's go back to marketing that we talked about. Let's go back to staff training. Let's go back to conversion. Let's go back to referrals. A lot of things you can do to fix that, okay? So we want more sales. Number 2, we want more revenue per customer. And so look at things like the second sale. Okay, look at selling PT, personal training or group training at point of sale. Look at selling retail, look at selling supplements. Okay, but getting more revenue per customer. And number 3, getting the customer to buy more frequently. This could be, having a month to month, I know will make it easier to sell, but can you come up with a program that provides even more value if they'll commit to 12 months? Now, every month that's coming in, it gets more predictable for you. So declining sales is going to be a big part of it. And we need to look at how to mitigate this. But these are all things that I see when clubs will contact me and their business is struggling that we have to go in there and get fixed. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. And if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. To learn more about me, learn more about my company and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then again, for you folks who are looking to open a new gym and you need funding, you're looking to acquire a gym, you need funding, you have a gym, you need working capital, we can help provide funding for between $50,000 and $400,000 in funding that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. The basic qualification for that program, it's a 680 credit score or better in all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. So check out the links below under financing and funding for more information on that program and other financing options that we have available for you. And again, we appreciate you being here today, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.